Hey everybody, welcome back to Baseline Farms. My name is Jade. So today is the day that we're gonna try the pickled Jerusalem artichokes. And I'm so excited. So I made with that last batch that I made two half-gallon sizes and then 1 pint size. Or is this a pint size? This is a pint size, yeah. Yeah, this is pint size. All right, so Alyssa says she's gonna try out these Jerusalem artichokes in the pickling, and then I'm gonna go and show John these because he's outside doing some work. All right, moment of truth. So in this brine, I have half vinegar, half apple cider vinegar, white vinegar, and some cauliflower, some pickles, the artichokes, the Jerusalem artichokes. All right.
Should I try an actual artichoke?
Yeah. I'm so excited. Let me get her up close look at her while she's picking them out.
I can't get one.
They're in there. I layered it.
Oh, it's a little baby one.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to try it too. Get a fork.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Here, I'll get mine too. Get mine too. Oh, oopsie daisy. Let's see. Oh, goodness, there's so many. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay.
There's a drop right there.
Okay. I'll get a rag later. Okay. I'm just kidding. It's actually really good. And I think when it sits in there for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try a little cauliflower.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
It's pretty good. All right, here's the cauliflower. This is a little bitty. Oh.
Yeah, that's delicious.
That's delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, John's really gonna like this one.
It does taste like sushi.
Right?
You
All
probably
right.
like.
Yeah. I think he's really gonna like that. That is so delicious. Let me show you how many I have to pickle now. All right, so these are all the Jerusalem artichokes that I am gonna have to pickle. So I have this, these little pitchers, and then all of these jars right here. So let me show you what it looks like before we rinse them out. And it looks pretty disgusting. But do you see that? All those gases in there. It does not smell. It does not smell rancid or anything like that. It just smells like root flavor. Let me. Alyssa's gonna take a sniff. Let's see. Yeah. It doesn't smell.
It doesn't
just smells
smell
like
bad.
Earth.
Yeah.
It just smells like earth. So that's what we have going on right now. Oh shoot! I just smelled that nastiness on the ground, but it thank God doesn't smell. So that's what it looks like. I gotta clean that up. And now we're gonna rinse these out, give them a good washing, just rinse them really good, and then we're gonna put them in the jars like this, and put some carrots and some cauliflower, and I'll show you the process of that. Okay, so now that Alyssa's tried it, now we are gonna have John test it out. So excited. It's not bad. I don't know what I was expecting, and I had no idea. Yeah, I just had no idea what to expect. So he's over here working on our Jeep, putting on some fenders. Hey, sweetie. Are you ready to try the Jerusalem artichokes? All right. Okay, I'm ready. Let me go grab them. Okay, moment of truth. Here we go. Alyssa and I already tried it, and Alyssa says it's delicious.
Alright, I want to try artichoke first.
Okay, that's what we did. We tried artichoke and...
You guys ate all the artichokes?
No, no, they're in there. Oh, shoot. That's a good piece of cauliflower.
Okay.
It's all right.
Maybe I should eat my way down to...
There's one.
No?
Just start stabbing things. There we go. Okay. That's a big one. Okay. That's a good crunch.
It's really good. But, see, the color didn't go all the way through yet.
it can sit for a little bit longer. It's only been sitting in this brine for, I want to say 5 days, 5 or 6 days. So not that long.
But it tastes really good.
It tastes good. Man, that's pretty good. And it's still crunchy still.
You can eat them with anything you eat pickled stuff with.
That's delicious. So now, did it pass you like the brine, the flavor?
And it's supposed to be good for your gut health.
Okay. Now that it tastes delicious, we're gonna go inside and I'm gonna show you how and what I used in order to make this brine, and I'll add the recipe into this description. My mouth is full and it's kind of like, I don't know, because of the vinegar. Sour. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go through the process and share with you how I made these Jerusalem artichokes in this pickling brine. All right, first we are going to wash our hands. That is what we need to do first, is wash our hands. Then after we wash our hands, then we're gonna rinse off the pickling brine, and I'm gonna taste it first just to make sure it's not rancid or, you know, went bad or anything like that, because it has been sitting in the brine for about 5 days now, and I just want to make sure that it's in good shape before we try pickling them. Now we're going to take our brine and we're going to dump out all that water, that salt water. And this was, I want to say, gosh, the brine is pretty salty. I used a ½ cup of salt in order to make this brine. So disgusting. Okay. So now we're going to rinse them off in cool water. So my understanding is that when you put these Jerusalem artichokes in this saltwater brine, it's supposed to help remove a lot of the gases, because if you don't, then when you put them into the jars, the gases will rise up to the top and it'll make your jar explode. That's my understanding. I have no idea. I've never done it. This is my first time ever pickling these Jerusalem artichokes. But I also know that when you do put them in a salt brine, it keeps them crunchy. So I'm sure there's many benefits of it. And then when you actually make the brine itself, you do not put any salt in it, because the Jerusalem artichokes are pretty salty. So we're going to give them a good washing, and then I am going to try one out just to see what it tastes like. See if it's salty enough. So I just want to wash them off really, really good before I put them in the brine. All right, so now that they're washed off really well, I'm just going to try one out. Let's try this little guy. Still good. Salty, but sweet. So that's pretty promising. All right, now I'm going to take my carrots. I'm going to peel my carrots. I'm going to prep my cauliflower, and then we're going to go ahead and start the pickling process. When I do the pickling process, I put the vinegar. It's like a ½ cup of vinegar, no, 1½ cup of vinegar, 1½ cups of white vinegar, and I put all the parsley and the curry into that brine. I put it on the stove. I warm it up. Actually, I cook all of it together, and then once it's all combined, and I take it off the stove, I let it cool. And then I put it into the jars. So let's just go ahead and rinse out all the Jerusalem artichokes and start packing those jars. All right, so we have finished chopping up all of our carrots. Here's our cauliflower. We have our sliced carrots right here. We also took care of some, right here, some garlic. So we're gonna add the garlic and everything. And then we also started our brine. So that has been cooling. So now we're going to go ahead and pack our jars up with all of these ingredients and then put the brine on top of it. I also put some parsley and some curry into the brine, which is what the recipes recommend. And then eventually I'm gonna try this one also in our pickling brine. Not in this batch, in a different batch. So let's just go ahead and get started and start packing up these jars. All right, so it is the next day and I've completely finished pickling all of these jars. So we were able to get 6 half pints, and then, no, 6 half gallons, and then we got 1 pint. We have these 2 right here. I added some habaneros in them. And then this one right here is a pickling spice. And then right here we have like an allspice. It's kind of a Middle Eastern allspice seasoning. So I can't wait to see what this is going to taste like because it does, it smells really spicy. So we're going to wait for about maybe 10 days or so in order for them to really absorb all of these seasonings, and then we'll try them out. So take care, be safe, and I will, I will add the link to the recipe for these half gallons. So if anyone has some Jerusalem artichokes and want to try this this recipe, I'll link that in the description. But yeah, so I'm so excited about this. Now I did give away quite a few Jerusalem artichokes to family, so this is what we were left with, and it's plenty. And yeah, so take care, be safe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.